Hi! Hello! I am Teacher Ayan, and I will be your English teacher for today. And do you know what? We are diving into something quick, fun, and super useful. That is the active voice and passive voice of verbs. Are you ready to learn? So, in order for us to be guided with what are the things that we should learn for today's lesson, I have prepared the lesson objectives. Kindly read, John, the first objective. Thank you so much. Second objective, who would like to read? Yes, Anna, please read the second objective. Thank you. And lastly, the third objective, can you read, Lyle? Thank you so much, Lyle. So these are the things that are expected of us to learn for today's session. Now I want you to observe these three sentences on the screen and answer the question, who is doing the action? Now, in the first sentence, who is doing the action? Yes, very good. It is the cat who does the action. How about in number two? Yes, it is Anna that does the action, and the homework receives the action. And how about in the third sentence? Yes, you are correct that it is Lyle who did the action. To better understand active voice and passive voice, now when we use active voice of the verb, we say what the subject does. Just like in the example, she cleaned the room yesterday. Now in the sentence, the subject does the action. And in that sentence, she is our subject. And she is the one who cleaned the classroom yesterday. And when we use passive voice of the verb, we say what happens to the subject. Now in the sentence, the room was cleaned yesterday, we can answer the question, what happens to the subject? That it was cleaned yesterday. The room right now is our subject. And what happened to the room? It was cleaned yesterday. Therefore, it receives the action. Always remember that active voice, the subject does the action. And in the passive voice, the subject receives the action. This time, we're going to have group activity, and you will be called voice switchers. Each group will receive 4 sets of sentence strips and switch each sentence to the opposite voice. You will write your answers on the cartolina strips that I have provided you, and you have to share it to your class. Are you ready? Very good. Since you are done, you can now share it to the class. Thank you so much. You have done a great job. Your answers are all correct. This time, we're going to have another group activity. And this is called Act It Out. What you're going to do is that each group selects one sentence and turns it into a short skit. Students will perform both active and passive voice versions with gestures or role play. You will be referring to the attached rubric that I have given you for you to be guided on how you will be graded. Example, in the picture right here, that the dog chased the mailman. And in the passive voice, the mailman was chased by the dog. For your reference, here is the rubric for scoring you. Ready? Go! Group 1, you may have the floor. Congratulations, Group 1. Job well done. How about Group 2? Yes! Congratulations again. Group 3. Wow, very good. How about Group 4? Yes, that is correct. Awesome work, everyone! Just a quick recap. Who would like to answer question number 1? Yes, John, that is correct. How about Anna? Yes, you are absolutely right. How about question number 2? Yes, very good, Luke. You are absolutely correct. Now, take note that active voice puts the subject in charge, while the passive voice shifts the focus. So that ends our lesson for today. See you next time!